Please, take a lot of noise for that leading man of the hour, the man of history. It's Schubas Tavern. Pretty volume, everybody. Keep it going. Incredible. Thanks for coming out, everybody. I recently learned about something called Dunbar's number. This is a concept in social psychology. It refers to, it's the number of unique relationships that a person can keep in their head. Right, because if you think about it, we evolved in hunter-gatherer tribes. For most of our species history, you'd meet like a couple dozen people maybe in a lifetime. We're not wired for like modernity and urbanism and social media, like interacting with millions of people at once. So this guy Dunbar, he came up with a number, the limit, the cognitive limit on relationships that a person can manage. And so when I learned about this, I started to wonder, who the fuck is Dunbar? Sorry, that's a person's name? Brand new guy to me. Okay. Gotta worry about Dunbar now, I guess. I don't mean a big time, but I have over 400 Instagram followers, so... I'm sorry, Dunbar's well-being is abstract to me. And I just bring that up to say I'm actually quite pleased with the turnout tonight. Thank you. I would call y'all manageable, so thank you. I mean, I've thrown parties that I'm not going to get into, but okay. Thank you for coming to my big special, everybody. I'm so excited. So this is going to be, it's just me from now on. I'm going to be doing some comedy, some jokes, and I'm also going to be setting a Guinness World Record. So please stick around. Bathrooms right there. It'll be kind of awkward, but don't hold it if you're uncomfortable. I won't mind. I've been where you are, so. All right. So I work for an investment bank, and so would you. Before you start yapping in my ear about it, I'm going to guess probably not a choice that's been put directly in front of you. Am I right? You're one pretty exciting day away from my shoes, so let's just keep perspective on that. It's a dull job, mostly pretty boring. Like an exciting day at my job is somebody accidentally reply all to an email. It's like, oh, we're supposed to see that. Okay. That happened the other day, and I actually think this was intentional because we got this like stock health information email about flu shots, don't come in if you're feeling sick. Somebody replied all to it, goes out to the whole company. I've never met this person before, whole other department. And this guy said, hey, just wanted to let you know about a potential COVID exposure. I feel fine, but my friend just tested positive, and last week he and I went to an indoor concert together. So I may have caught COVID from him or any of 300 strangers. Like, okay, it sounds like you went to a concert. Sounds like that's where you're talking. Sounds like you had a fun night out and you would like everyone to know. Aren't we glad to be at that stage of the public health crisis now? Where we're just bragging about fun stuff we do that's a little bit reckless? Right? So I replied all, sent it to the whole company. I said, hey everybody, no symptoms, I haven't tested positive. I did share a weed pen with 8 people this weekend. So if you're paranoid or whatever, I want to steer clear for a bit. Because I am, frankly, asking for it. I do feel conflicted at work sometimes. I'm a fairly progressive guy. I care about the environment a lot because I live there. I actually have real estate in the environment, so it's called skin in the game. And so sometimes the growth at all costs mindset it bums me out because the costs can be steep, right? Like I'm on the data side of things. I put together a lot of reports that are tracking statistics over time, firm performance, historical, projected, just trends over time. And whenever I put these charts together, I'm always like, can we add a line for the sea level? Is that a KPI for us that we're concerned about? Or liquidity, we do have it. Okay. All right. That's my view. We're on top of it. I do care about the environment. I don't drive. I don't have a car. I bike a lot. I love biking. I love biking all over the city. Just love it. There's something so freeing about just applying my own discretion to traffic laws. You know, like this stop sign, it exists in a context. And it's nuanced. And I've done my own analysis, and I've decided to exempt myself. You know, what works for you might not be true for me, and you gotta respect that. A lot of motorists in the crowd, I take it. Drivers get so mad at bikers. I always hear drivers like, "You bikers, you're so selfish. You want all the privileges of being in traffic and none of the responsibilities." And it's like, that is perfectly put. Yes. Thanks. Do you have a Substack I can subscribe to? Because that is so succinct. Exactly. Yes. I would like all the privilege and none of the responsibility. That is what I am entitled to. That's my reward for being better. Thank you. I'm sorry if you're jealous. Sorry you can't put your Prius on front of a bus. I'm sure that's so hard for you. Yeah, I bike a lot. I'm pretty chill on my bike. I get angriest walking, honestly. Like on the sidewalk, you know, you get stuck behind somebody. That's when I go crazy. This happened the other day. I was walking to work and someone was just like planted, just fully immersed in their phone. And I'm trying to get by him. When I finally do, I had to just look and see like, what was so important that he had to hold up all this foot traffic. And when I looked, they were using their phone to watch an episode of Bones. And I'm a big TV head. You know, I've been there. You gotta squeeze in and out when you can. So many great shows to keep up with. And there's also Bones. You know that show they made to be played on mute at the gym? Not 2 inches from your face. On upper whacker. So move it along. Let's get where we're going, okay? They're not gonna catch the skeleton man without you. I've never seen it. I watched one episode. Maybe it's good. Whole premise of the joke could be flawed. That might even be a theme for the night. Who knows? My therapist is on strike. That can happen. You know what? And this is not a strike targeted at me as a patient. I want to be very clear. She works for the city. This is a union action. They're upset about pay or something. I don't know. But important, crucially, it has nothing to do with all the weird stuff that I've been saying in our sessions. That's actually appropriate, and she likes it and can't wait to get back to it. And I'm very pro-worker. I stand in full solidarity. Okay, I am not someone who's going to cross the picket line. All right, so for weeks I have done no introspection. Negative thoughts have gone completely unchallenged. I threw my gratitude journal in the trash. Okay, I'm spiraling, but I am not a scab. Thank you. My therapist told me that I have a tendency to project my insecurities onto others. It's like, okay, so what? So you're better than me? Can we unpack that, actually? How about... Let's take into your childhood. How's that sound? I benefit from therapy. I don't think everyone needs to go to therapy. I will say that. We all just thought of someone, right? We all have an example handy of that, right? Someone who's like, you cannot be trusted with this vocabulary. So a monkey with a machine gun. No, thank you. Just be toxic without intellectualizing it, please. I don't know. A lot of people diagnose themselves too. That bothers me. People are like, I think I'm bipolar because I felt sad yesterday and today I'm happy. It's like, I think that you have a phone that you look at. It serves you various stimuli and you respond accordingly. Right? You're on the same ride as the rest of us. It's not clinical. Right? Because BPD, bipolar disorder, that's like a serious disorder. That's like very disruptive to one's life. Yeah, you get medicated, it's a whole thing. It just bugs me when people just glibly just casually toss it out there. So please don't do it. I'm kind of OCD about it, so. Really appreciate it. All right, you guys know Machiavelli? Heard of this clown? This idiot? This fool. He's like a philosopher, a thinker. He writes about how you should scheme or whatever. He has a very famous quote from Machiavelli. He said, "It's better to be feared than loved." It's like, okay, virgin. Yeah, it's way better, dude. Give me a break. That's cope. That's pure cope, right? That is Machiavelli is too bummed to admit that he hates that nobody likes him, right? He's standing in the corner at some party, everybody's ignoring him. He's like, whatever. It's better to be feared than loved anyway, so... I actually prefer this. Joke's on you. If you're following the logic there, the joke is on the proletariat. As it so often is. It's tough times, it's sad. Are we resisting? That's what's up. After the courts fall, that's what's left. Is all of us just in line go. Ready for that. We're resisting. Anybody relenting? You're tempted though, right? The temptation is real. It feels so good to just be okay with it. Anybody else about 10 months ago make a close friends post asking about mutual aid opportunities and then not follow up on a single one? Anybody else? Like, I actually feel better just posting that, turns out. That was all it took. It's not so hard. Took time. My dear. Alright, I consider myself pretty lucky. I like my job, honestly. I'm very happy at my job. I like that I work in tech at a non-tech company. I think that's a great place to be. Like, I don't think I'd be happy working at like Google, or I should say Alphabet. Google had a whole corporate rebrand. They changed their name to Alphabet. And they also changed their slogan. Does anybody know what Google's original slogan was?
Don't be evil.
That's right, it was, don't be evil. So that was Google's slogan. Then I guess the rubber started hitting the road. Management got pushed into some corners, I think. A lot of key, exciting projects getting held up, and they're like, turns out that's most of the stuff that we're trying to do here. It's really important that we provide an essential service that people depend on and then change it arbitrarily. That's, but marketing, we gotta change that stuff. I told a joke once and someone was like, it's not a slogan, it was actually a corporate guideline. Like, that is so much worse. This was a policy. Like, it's bad to get rid of that. It's bad to have that policy in the first place, right? It's one of those things like, well, I wasn't worried about that. What are you not telling me here? Like, can you imagine you're starting a new job, they're giving you the whole HR spiel. They're like, yeah, here's the portal to access your benefits. 5 days your PTO will roll over if you don't use them. We do have a strict no genocide policy. You're like, well, this job didn't have that. I wonder what's going on at Lockheed Martin. It sucks. Even companies that I like, fun companies, are horrible, they're evil. Like, I'm a big Nintendo fan. Love Nintendo. I've always loved their games.
No, you're not.
Sorry?
You're not a Nintendo fan.
Dude, I'm recording stuff. What?
If you're such a big Nintendo fan, how about you prove it?
How do you prove I'm a Nintendo? How would I even do that? Unless... Alright, you know what? Fuck it. How about I set a Guinness World Record right now? You may be under a certain impression of what I'm about to do. You're probably wrong, because I made a mistake. So this has turned into a show that requires a bit of tech. So I'm going to start setting that up. But as I do that, I'm going to bring up our official Guinness timekeeper. Everybody, give it up for the wonderful Ian Erickson.
Before this record can begin, all in attendance are asked to affirm our mission, values, and waiver of liability. Please stand if able and repeat the following pledge after me. Josh, take off your hat. And repeat after me. I affirm the mission of Guinness World Records.
I affirm the mission of Guinness World Records.
To recognize and preserve achievement with accuracy and integrity.
To recognize achievement with accuracy and integrity.
I uphold the values.
I uphold the values
Of respect. Honesty. Safety and fairness.
Safety and fairness.
I acknowledge that Guinness World Records opposes all forms of human slavery. I understand that my presence here is voluntary. I waive all legal rights. Now and in perpetuity. And I agree not to pursue legal action against Guinness World Records, its affiliates, or its representatives. I give my consent to witness this record attempt. And I pledge to honor the process. The participants. And the outcome. As part of the lasting legacy. Of Guinness World Records!
Ian Erickson, everybody! Okay, so as I mentioned, I made a mistake and I need to tell my story. So this is my Guinness World Record story by Bruce Kesselring. And to start, there's something, just some vocab. Oh, there's an on button here. These are some friends we're going to see a little bit later. Neuroplasticity. This is a concept. This is an attribute of the brain. It's the degree to which it can absorb information, right? And it's much higher when you're young. This is why they always say like little kids should learn a second language, because kids are just a sponge, right? They just suck stuff up in their brain. Companion concept, neurodivergence. Do I have to? We're good, right? We're good on that one? Okay. So these really go hand in hand. They work together. Some kids, they learn an instrument, they might learn a skill, and some kids go home after school every day and obsessively read the Prima Strategy Guide for a Pokemon Red and Blue version. Such that its contents become second nature to them. So all that is to say that I know the whole order of all the... Pokemon are basically little guys. Some of them are big. You can think of them as little guys for tonight's purposes. There are 151 in these original versions, and I have committed to memory their numerical Pokedex order. And I'm also able to talk very quickly when I have to. So, a little while back, I performed at a show called Sloppy Sundays, now defunct. May she rest in peace. This was a world record themed show. Everybody did kind of a gag. I misunderstood the assignment and did something better than anyone had ever done. And people thought that was cool and that I should do it again and get it formally recognized by Guinness. So I did some research into Guinness, and there is a record. Most Pokemon identified in 1 minute is 82, which was achieved by Jen Melly Walker in Liberty, New York, USA. Jen hosted this record attempt in a local park and was truly determined in achieving this record for the thrill of a good challenge. It's not a world record for flavor text, apparently. Sometimes you can run stuff through ChatGPT, it's okay. So I see this and I say, no way, this can't stand. I can double that easily. So I submitted, Guinness got back. They're pleased to inform me that my application has been accepted under the following title: Most Pokemon Identified in 1 minute. There's a twist coming. So I booked this show upon this email, and then afterward, and this was the wrong order to do these things, but I booked the show, and then I looked into the details of what this record actually entails. I don't know if you can see, but basically they're saying, before starting the record, Pokemon pictures must be randomized using an online tool. And then, so basically they're saying, like, identified means you're shown it and you say what it is, right? It's not just like reciting the names. So it would be like, okay, Gengar, Ponyta, fuck, Clam Man. It's Clam Man. So I can't do this. This is not for me. So I called an audible, suggested a new record title, fastest time to name the first 151 Pokemon from memory. Guinness returned a volley to me, saying that record is currently under review. This is because the increasing speed of ever successive attempts would inevitably compromise the quality of the work. Okay, and if there's anything I care about, it is the quality of the work. Without quality, is it even work? So, Guinness made a suggestion, and they said, we propose a new title for fastest time to type the original 151 Pokemon. So this is how Guinness does records. They don't want you to just say it because it can be kind of like gibberish and mumbling, and it's really hard to like verify. So they want you to type it so that there's no ambiguity over whether or not you did it correctly. This is not what I had planned to do. This is intimidating to me. I am not as good at this, and this will take longer. But at my heart, I am a keyboard warrior. And I will not deny the call to action. So this is the reason this is a tech show, is because I need to do this on my computer. I need to log on to sporkle.com. Anybody else with a desk job, you're going to want to bookmark that one. The rules here, basically, I'm just going to name all the originals from the original game, right? So no regional variants, none of the stuff they've added, right? Like Vulpix is in scope, Alolan Vulpix not in scope. Okay, and we're not fucking around with any of that stuff. Okay, it's Vulpix, but it looks different. It's a different type. You made a new Pokemon. Just admit it. Regional variants. Give me a break. He's out of there. And the games have gotten so mechanically bloated that it's just I can't even. Okay, I'm not. That's a different show. This is time for me to do the record. So I'm really doing this. I'm doing this by the book. Sorry, we're going back. So I need to call some people up. I need to call up. We have Ian, a senior timekeeper. Chance, keep going for Chance working tech all night as well. He's going to be our junior timekeeper. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to also call up Josh. Oh, you're right there. You're in perfect position. Okay. So to do this correctly, what needs to happen is I will log on to sparkle.com. I will go to the quiz to name the original 151 Pokemon. There has to be a start and stop moment, so this is important. So our two timekeepers, Aaron Klinger is documenting this for everyone. As many pictures as you guys can take will help with evidence. I'm going to put on headphones so I can't hear anything, so I can focus. Hey, Bruce here. I didn't realize it, but I had just doomed myself. You see, Guinness has a special rule they don't tell you about until after you've submitted your evidence, and that is that ear coverings of any kind are not permissible. I tried explaining that these were not electronic headphones and merely noise-canceling earmuffs that I needed to drown out the rapturous applause from the crowd throughout my attempt, but they were steadfast in their refusal to honor me with an official world record. While this is disappointing, I understand that Guinness as an organization has nothing without their integrity, and so I hope this shameful incident forever taints their reputation. And so too do I hope you enjoy watching this historic feat that, but for a technicality, would be forever immortalized in the record books. Back to the comedy soon, folks.
3, 2, 1, start!
I am a big Nintendo fan. I have always loved their games. I love my Marios, I love my Zeldas, and I love my Pikmin. Pokemon's okay. But Nintendo is a company like any other, and they can be pretty shitty, right? They're a very litigious company. There's a story recently with someone who was like running a piracy website. They were like distributing Nintendo games, and they made some money off of it. So Nintendo went after them in court really aggressively. And this guy, he lost bad, right? He had to do jail time, and he ended up owing Nintendo so much money that they are just going to garnish his wages for the rest of his life. Okay, so until this guy dies, 20% of every paycheck goes to Nintendo. Like, yeah, welcome to my life, brother. If anybody needs any rare amiibos, by the way, hit me up. I got a van full of them I need to liquidate. I'm over-leveraged. I'm a very lucky guy. I think I mentioned that, but I'm very lucky. I've experienced one single trauma in my whole life. In 2020, there was a pandemic that happened to me. No, that did happen. But on top of that, I experienced a home invasion. I was on the receiving end of this arrangement. Not confessing to anything here. And it sucked. I had been like 2 months into working from home, did not realize that the muggings had also gone remote. That was my miss. I thought I could be safe somewhere. Stupid me. I was working, but it was my lunch break, so I was on my bed reading a book. Okay, I was being perfect. Just like my mother raised me, and for that I was punished. Like if I was jacking off, it's like, all right, sure, yeah, take whatever, fine. But I was being a sweet little angel, and a strange man broke the glass in my back door, came to my apartment, and then walked into my bedroom. Right, so now there's just a stranger next to me. He looks at me and he goes, "Don't move or I'll fucking kill you." Ooh. And I locked eyes with this guy and he looks crazy. Right, I can tell right away, like he is not prepared for this. He's not a seasoned criminal by any means. Like he's terrified. And that's not an observation that to me feels like I have some leverage or some power in the situation. It's more like, okay, this guy's really scared, which means that he could do anything. I'm in like serious danger here. So I get up, I'm like, whoa, buddy. 6 feet, okay? Maybe you missed the sign out front, but in this house we trust science. As you may have gathered from all the high-end consumer electronics that you can now help yourself to, I guess. Spoils of war, I suppose. As much as you can carry, which is not much, it turns out. The stuff is kind of bulky. I don't keep a lot of like small, valuable things, so really just like game consoles. At one point, I'm on the floor trying to jam my Nintendo Switch into my own backpack for this motherfucker. That's how ill-prepared he was. Okay, the Grinch brought a fucking bag. This guy's like, I'll figure it out. My Switch is not fitting, and I'm realizing this is before they turned on cloud saves for Animal Crossing, so that island is gone forever. I'm making peace with that reality. And he's standing over me, and he goes, "Hey, listen, just so you know, I don't want to be doing this. I'm not a criminal, I've never done this before," which I correctly surmised. He's like, I want to make honest work, I just can't. There's no work right now because of this pandemic. And I'm like, bro, do you have to bring that up right now? For 2 seconds there, I was actually thinking about something other than the pandemic. I can't even enjoy my own robbery. Politics rearing its head. I moved since then. I'm safer now. I live in a very secure place. I bought a condo that I was very proud of myself for doing that, and I lived there alone. And I had to furnish the whole place myself. Right, it came empty, so I just had to get all the furniture, everything I needed. And you would not believe the amount of unsolicited advice that a 30-year-old man gets furnishing his place, right? Everybody has opinions. Nobody trusts you at all. They're like, you don't know. Guys don't know. Guys don't know that you need to get a trash can in the bathroom. Right? I heard this 1,000 times. Guys don't know you need a trash can in the bathroom. It's like, I'm not stupid. Okay, I grew up with sisters. I understand. You gotta have a trash can in the bathroom, obviously. I might not use it that much. But I could have a girl over, and she might have to throw away her poop. Let me hook up or whatever. I don't know. Just play out naturally. I don't know. I'm dating one woman who I'm in love with. I have girlfriends who say that. A long time coming. I don't miss the apps. I don't miss them one bit. Towards the end of my career there, I matched with someone who, under their drinking habits on their profile, they describe themselves as sober curious. Because you can just type whatever you want there, apparently. There's a character limit probably, but other than that, go nuts. Slurs, I'm sure that's fine too. You should be like, yeah, I'm sober curious. I'm not sober. Don't get me wrong. I'll have a drink. But you get a couple beers in me. I might reach for a glass of water. I'm always entertained by the way people describe their jobs on dating apps too. So it's very nondescript. It's just, I'm a person at a company. It's like, I don't want you to know any more than that, which I understand, right? You don't want to broadcast your employment details to the horniest strangers in your neighborhood. I get it. It makes sense. It's just very funny to see a grown adult describe their job as lawyer at court. It's kind of giving 8-year-old playing grown up, Yeah, I'm a lawyer at court. I have a briefcase. I say, objection, Your Honor. Oh, I'm a teacher at school. I grade the assignments, I teach the class. I teach the class. I'm a system solutions architect for software as a service. So I pretty much gather requirements into a work stream for stakeholders and ensure deliverability. And sometimes in the break room there's chicks. Spent a lot of time on Bumble. That was the one for me. That was kind of my speed. I like Bumble because you can't respond until they do. Well, I should say if you're a man using Bumble. If you're a straight man, if you're a straight cis, no bed frame, have an ass kind of guy, if you fall under that demographic using Bumble, your experience will be that you can match with a woman and then she gets 24 hours to send a message. Otherwise, the match disappears. So the app will notify you when you get that match, and then it notifies you again when you get a message that you can respond to. My feedback for the developers of Bumble is that we do not need that first notification. Not useful info for me at all. I don't need, there's a dog mom in Ravenswood who will reach out if she's interested. Yeah, I already knew that. Status quo. Loop me in down the line when there's some action item for me, please. Otherwise, it's no waste. Don't need it. I'm not keeping track of all the women who ultimately thought better. Someone I'm paying $60 a month for. A lot of comments here. You ever do the inflation math on a joke because you told it for so long? I'm very happy to be in a relationship now. I struggled with intimacy for a long time. I was just very afraid, and it was all very self-inflicted, is the really tragic part of it. And I never feel like I've really figured out what exactly it was. But I do think kind of the media that I grew up on might have something to do with it. I think a lot of young boys get weird ideas from movies and TV. My favorite movie growing up was Spider-Man. The first one, the Tobey Maguire classic, has not been topped. I love that movie. I saw it 3 times in the theater. I wanted to be Spider-Man, right? I wanted to swing around and shoot webs and climb up walls. And obviously I can't do any of that stuff. But one thing that I can do, like Spider-Man, is slowly alienate the people closest to me with odd behavior. That is right in the wheelhouse. There is no bite required on that one. Good to go, out of the box. If you know what I mean, there's a scene at the end of that movie where Mary Jane tells Peter Parker, Peter Parker's been in love with Mary Jane his whole life. And Mary Jane tells him that she's in love with him. And what does Peter Parker say? He says, Mary Jane, I will always be there for you as a friend. She says, only a friend, Peter Parker? And he goes, that's all I have to give. And then he walks away. When I saw that at 12 years old for the first time, I was like, fucking badass, dude. Pimp shit, hell yeah. I know what I'm gonna internalize. I've always had this very self-serious resistance to being close to people. I was like, I can't. No. If the rhino got his hands on you, I couldn't live with myself. And it's ridiculous, because at least Peter Parker is Spider-Man, right? He has a reason. He's like, sorry, babe, someone's got to rescue this city. For me, it's more like, sorry, babe, someone's got to watch 6 episodes of Bar Rescue on my couch. I'm protecting you, and you don't even know it. Bar Rescue is my favorite show. Anyone else have impeccable taste? Yes. Thank you. I love Bar Rescue. If you haven't seen it, it's a reality show. They go to these failing bars, these dilapidated, struggling, they're in debt, there's bugs running around. And it turns out that the solution to all of their problems is always the same thing, which is for a large man to yell at them. Okay, John Taffer is the host of Bar Rescue, and he is a hero. He brings these places back from the brink with the power of raising his voice. Wonderful to watch. I watched one recently where the guy inherited the bar from his dad, and things are not going well. And John Taffer at one point looks up at the stand and goes, "What do you think, Dad? Are you proud of him?" And he's asking rhetorically. It's like, Jesus. It works though, it gets results. Or for like one night. There's always that moment at the end of the episode where they do their big reopening and then they serve like 10 drinks and John Taffer's like, my work here is done. And he walks out and he looks back at the bar wistfully and then the text pops up, Shakey's Pub filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy 2 weeks after filming. Customers were not enthused with the new creative cocktail concepts, it turns out. They've been doing something in recent seasons where John Taffer will like kick off the episode and then send in one of his experts to do the rescue, like host the whole show, right? And it's the thing about the person he sends is it's not John Taffer. It's some other strange man, right? Some weird blue-haired chode. I don't care about you. I'm not tuning in for you. And look, John's been doing this for a long time. He saved hundreds of bars. If he's ready to retire, that is unacceptable. No, you may not. I'm sorry, sir. You're my dad now, and you have to do this indefinitely. Those are the rules. There's a spin-off called Marriage Rescue. Did anybody watch this? Yeah? Not many of you. Of course, like, why would you can't do a spin-off where you dramatically lower the stakes. I'm sorry, your marriage is not like a beloved neighborhood fixture that people depend on, okay? You're gonna fix it in a weekend of parasailing. Like, I don't need a junior for that, I'm sorry. And I'm not saying John Taffer's the wrong guy for that job. In fact, he is overqualified. Because very often, as part of a bar rescue, he will perform a marriage rescue. You've seen this. He will quickly zero in on the problem. He'll say, this isn't just about a bar, this is about a family. Or he'll identify that the two people who own this business hate each other, and that's a problem. So what he does is he sits down with them at a table in one of his more casual shirts and tells them to get over it. Scrape the mold out of the ice machine while you're at it. The other big problem on Bar Rescue that he runs into is often that the owner is drunk on the job because he's drunk all the time because he's an alcoholic. And there's whole shows dedicated to that problem alone. There's shows like Intervention, they get a whole team of experts, and they give them a month to get someone to admit that they have a problem with drinking. That's one approach. Alternatively, you can fly in John Taffer and have him go, if he has one drink while I'm here, I walk out. I am not going to save your bar. You can tell his favorite part of the show. This is the rest of my side. This is the part of stuff. You can tell that his favorite part of the show is the reveal at the end. The big reveal of the remodeled bar, because he will gather the whole town into the parking lot and have them face the other way so that he can pull out the owner and go, you know, when I met you 3 days ago, you were a real piece of shit, weren't you? And the guy just has to take it. You know, he's wearing a tie for the first time in his life. His hand is shaking from withdrawal. He's like, yeah, I guess you could say that. The whole town laughs. Everyone he's ever met, his barber and his mailman, are laughing at him. It's become a different show after COVID. Like immediately after COVID, Bar Rescue was a very different show because all of a sudden, every bar needs a rescue. Right? I don't care how many solutions you embrace, you're in trouble, right? Lord Fauci had his way with you. So they redid the intro for that season, right? And they have John Taffer giving this narration. He goes, I have seen lazy owners, drunk staff, and out-of-control customers, but I've never seen anything like this. This, in that sentence, referring to the once-in-a-century pandemic. It's like, no shit, that blindsided John Taffer, too? Oh, that's when I knew it was a real problem. Someone knew what to do. Damn. Tell me, TV's nightlife expert? John Taffer, you were around for the Spanish flu? Say it ain't so. Because COVID was scary, you know, when we learned those early details, like this is going to spread pretty uncontrollably, it's going to really push our hospitals to their capacity, but it can't be worse than a rude bartender, right? It's got to be some solution. This is the part of my set where I was going to set a world record, but I guess I already did that. So I'm not sure how to end it, I guess. I don't know. I'm really gonna end on bar rescue stuff? Is that me? Is that my authentic self? I worry that I'm not always being my authentic self up here, that I'm just kind of glib and I'm ironic. I worry about that, right? Like I opened the set with this joke about Dunbar's number, right? And it's an interesting concept, and I just turned it into punchline fodder, right? I didn't really look into it. Because Dunbar's number, that speaks to like something that could be relevant to me, right? Like I talked about, I struggle with relationships and with knowing people. And it might be helpful to know, like, well, how many people can we know? What is the limit? It's a number, it's one number. So one back and look, do you want to know what Dunbar's number is? It is 150. Are you fucking kidding me? 150 little guys running around. And you got to trade to get some of them. And there's one more if your mom will drive you to the mall. That's all we get. We got one Pokedex up here, everybody, so make it count. Hi, Bruce Kesselring. Thank you guys so much. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Nidoran, Female, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Male, Nidoran, Nidoqueen, Nidoran, Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff, Zubat, Golbat, Ashton, Vileplume, Paris, Parasite, Venonat, Venmonth, Diglett, Trio, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Abracadabra, Alakazam, Chapter, Jam, Bellsprout, Weedle, Victreebel, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler, Golem, Halfway, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite, Megaton, Farfetch'd, Doodle, Sealed, Ground, Grimer, Muk, Shelter, Croyster, Gastly, Hunter, Gengar, Onix, Drowsy, Hypno, Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Execute, Executor, Cubone, Arrow, Hitmonlee, Avenge, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing, Ryan, Taking Time, Horsey, Seedra, Golden Seed, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Minus, Scyther, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar, Pinsir, Tauros, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Porygon, Omnite, Omastar, Kabuto, Kabutops, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Teeny Dragon, Dragonite, Mewtwo, and Mew.